Let's go back to Jack Cafferty. He's got the Cafferty file. Hi, Jack.
Wolf, the days leading up to these crucial Texas and Ohio primaries have been full of questions and scrutiny for Barack Obama. First, there is ties to the Chicago businessman Tony Retzko, who's now on trial for corruption in Chicago. Obama is not implicated in that case at all. But Retzko contributed upwards of $150,000 over the years to Obama's various campaigns. That's money Obama says has since been donated to charity. Retzko also helped him buy a home and sold him a strip of land, a purchase that Obama characterizes as boneheaded. Barack Obama is also denying a report that a senior campaign official assured Canada that the candidate's tough talk on NAFTA is more about political positioning. The Canadian embassy has backed up Obama's version of that meeting, saying that there was no intention to convey that Obama and his campaign were taking different positions on NAFTA in public and in private. But politics, as you know, is a contact sport, and Hillary Clinton has jumped all over Barack Obama on this stuff, challenging his credibility and accusing him of deception. It's interesting when you consider that Obama hasn't brought up any of the past Clinton scandals during this campaign. You know, all the stuff that's part of Clinton's experience, like Whitewater and Travelgate and marital problems and renting out the Lincoln bedroom and the loss of the Rose Law Firm billing records for nearly 2 years until they were miraculously found in the White House living quarters, removing files from Vince Foster's office following his suicide and before investigators could get there, and refusal to release her White House records and tax returns in a timely manner, to name a few. Maybe it's been a mistake for Barack Obama to run a campaign about hope and change and not touch any of these things. Here's the question. How much will Barack Obama's relationship with Tony Retzko and his advisors meeting with a Canadian official about NAFTA hurt his chances today? Go to CNN.com/Cafferty file. You can post a comment there on my blog. The question this hour is, how much will Barack Obama's relationship with Tony Retzko and his advisors meeting with that Canadian official about NAFTA hurt his chances today in the 4 states that are holding primaries? Al writes from California, I think some people will turn away from Obama because of these scandals, but in the end, scandal didn't hurt Slick Willie, and I doubt it'll hurt Obama enough to matter. He would do better to stay away from the mudslinging at Hillary, even though he has very fertile ground to do so, because that appears to be some of Obama's appeal. Turning the other cheek is wise right now, but he better be prepared to take on McCain in November. Marion writes, yes, buying property from Retzko's wife was a boneheaded mistake, given that Retzko was under a cloud of suspicion at the time. It raised doubts in the public's mind only because of its inappropriateness. In no way has Barack Obama been accused of illegal dealings, however. Also, he rightly gave the thousands from Retzko to charity. Of course, we should see through the Clintons' rabid desire to cast doubt on Obama's honesty, but I see no reason we should believe this was anything other than the boneheaded mistake that Obama admitted it was. Gigi in Alabama probably won't hurt him too much in today's primaries, but if he can't answer it to suit the Republicans, they will have a heyday with him if he's the Democratic nominee in the general election. He won't be able to just grin and say the Clintons are at it again. Debbie writes, the younger generation will still vote for him, but I bet he will lose some older votes. Jenny in New York, I'm afraid it'll allow Clinton to win the popular vote in both Texas and Ohio, thus giving her the ability to spin any marginal delegate gain she may or may not receive. But it won't stop Obama from winning the nomination. And Tom in Maine writes, voters aren't as easily fooled as the Clintons would like us to be. Bill tried these shenanigans in South Carolina and gave Hillary a bigger loss there than she would have had if they had played it straight. Desperation is a poor choice of ensemble to wear to Waterloo. Wolf.
Jack, thank you.